Greetings from San Diego, California. This interactive multinational teleconference is reaching you live in English and Spanish through a unique and complex international telecommunications network via satellite, microwave, and cable. This program brings together distinguished institutions representing education, business, and government in more than a dozen countries in the Americas and Europe. We look forward to hearing from you all. This is the 5th International Training Center video conference of the year 2004 series entitled Success with World-Class Competencies. I'm Dr. Farhad Saba, Professor of Educational Technology at San Diego State University and the moderator of today's program. In today's competitive globalized society, we must all perform as leaders if we want to achieve and sustain success with our businesses, educational organizations, governments, or in civil society. Effective leadership now requires making the right decisions for the right reason. But decision-making has become increasingly challenging given the complex economic, technological, cultural, and geographic global environment in which we operate. Our decisions must not only be logical, but also emotionally and ethically sound and acceptable to all involved and affected. This motivating video conference will present a framework through which leaders can perform successfully by applying mind, heart, and ethics in their decision-making. The distinguished invited speaker will discuss the increasing importance of this model for all organizations and communities within the context of today's intense global market competition and uncertain and sometimes violent environment, an environment often characterized by mistrust due to a lack of cultural understanding. Guidelines will be proposed for integrating the rational or conventional bottom-line result-oriented approach with emotional intelligence and ethics into our daily decision-making process, empowering all of us as true leaders of change, progress, and world-class achievement. In Module 1 of this program, our distinguished speaker, Mr. Thomas Hinton, will describe the role of the leader in today's organization and explain the contemporary culture of competition that might tempt the leader to engage in illegal or unethical behavior. We will then provide you with a set of decision-making skills which would lead to making appropriate decisions regardless of the various undesirable pressures that might be present in the work environment. In Module 2, Mr. Hinton will provide you with additional skills that you need in order to reflect on your personal values and examine your decision-making process in light of such values. The skills you will learn in this program will undoubtedly prepare you to face critical decision-making and leadership tasks with peace of mind and the assurance that you have taken appropriate professional steps in completing them. Tom Hinton is president of San Diego's Customer Relations Institute, an international training and consulting firm that specializes in helping clients improve their business results through leadership, teamwork, and superior customer service. Mr. Hinton is a board member of the California Council for Excellence, the Leadership Links Foundation, and the California Consumer Council. He also served on the Board of Examiners of the 2001 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award. His latest book is entitled Leadership Lessons I Learned on the Links. He is also the author of The Spirit of Service and co-author of Customer-Focused Quality, What to Do on Monday Morning. Mr. Hinton has addressed numerous corporations, associations, and government agencies in the United States and abroad, covering such topics as leadership, customer service, team building, and achieving performance excellence in the workplace. Mr. Hinton is a graduate of the University of Maryland, and he attended the MBA program at the University of Phoenix. Thank you and welcome to today's program. let me begin with a question. There is no doubt in our mind that we are living in a more complex organizational environment than, say, even 10 years ago. Why is it that leadership and especially decision-making are more essential in today's environment for growth and development?
Well, Fred, that's a good question, and I think there are probably three answers that I would give you. First of all, I think that stakeholders are expecting companies to perform, and they want them to perform in an ethical way so that they can, in fact, preserve market share. I think the second reason is that the demands of the marketplace are such today where customers want innovation, they want quality, they want good service, and they certainly want to be treated ethically and fairly in any business transaction. And I think the third reason is probably why we're here, and that is that in order for an organization or a business to grow, companies need to invest in managers to train them to be competent leaders. And of course, one of the primary responsibilities of a leader is to make decisions. And I'm a great believer that leaders can only implement decisions at the level at which they grow. So the organization is bound by a leader's ability to grow, and therefore that determines or dictates the pace of growth in an organization.
Very good. Thank you. Let's begin now with Module 1 of our program.